Hi everybody, hopefully this has all gone live and it's actually streaming all right, just changing there. Haven't been on this channel for ages. I'm working on lots of videos and I've done a lot of changes in my life this year. I'm slowly losing a lot of weight, which is great. I've taken on a new job, which is now a delivery for a well-known brand. So I've got a regular income coming every single month, which is really good, which means I can get back to my IT side of stuff as well. There's lots of changes I need to make in my front room to do with my computer setup. So all that's going to change as well. So now I've got the funding to do that too. So yeah, so lots of changes, and recent things I've been very busy on is podcasting as well, because I had to make some lots of changes around to change that as well, because podcasting used to be on a Wednesday, and now I'm kind of working full time now with a Tuesday day off. So now I've changed my podcasting day from a Wednesday to a Tuesday. And obviously we're running a CIC company, community interest-based company. I managed to get some funding, which a co-op is the co-op that where I live is actually funded to upgrade my podcasting equipment. Because also we do a lot of podcasting to help the local community where I live, and that's supporting businesses, shops, events, and things like that as well. So I've now upgraded, because I originally had the Rodecaster Pro, the very first generation one. So now I've actually upgraded to the new generation, the Rodecaster II Pro. So this is really awesome. So I just want to do a quick overview on this. I mean, I'll do a proper in-depth video a little bit later on once I get to play around with this a bit more in depth anyway. So we can see it in shot, but it's got a lovely display, and it's slightly raised up, which is an improvement from the last one, because obviously the last one I got is very more flat down, but there's much more functionality. So all the pad stuff, because normally on the original one I've got, you can't see what's on the pad unless you know what colours you've kind of represented them, and you know what you've got kind of assigned to them. But on here it's got a display and you can see it all really nice and clearly as well. It's quite a nice model. It's now got a shoe mount for the bottom, or you can do a Visa mount on there, so it makes it more easy to mount stuff if it's going to be a permanent feature on your bench. But because I'm out and about every week recording at Login Lounge in Camberley, then obviously this needs to be mobile, which is cool. So it can be now, mainly I'll put it on a table, because Login has great tables and nice sort of places to put this down on anyway. But the sliders are all now converted. All the sliders now are pre-programmable. You can swap them around, make changes. Works well with the audio software on the Mac as well when it's plugged in. But the biggest things, I think the biggest things I really want to kind of show on this overview is what I like about the new version. It's USB-C powered. It's got a couple of USB ports as well. So you can now have an iPad connected in by USB-C, and the iPad becomes like an audio source as well. And that way you can have, like, I mean, I use a thing called Sound Pads, so it extends the pad functionality on the iPad as well. So the iPad, I can load up interviews and do a full podcast show and bring those interviews in and stuff. So it's a bit like doing a radio station, but then having an iPad of all the interviews when you introduce them, and then using these pads more for sound effects, things like that as well. And also with that, you can have the iPad connected in, or you can actually have two USB-C PCs or two Macs connected in there as different audio sources. So it kind of really expands the ability of this massively. And also the other thing I've noticed, it also has built-in Wi-Fi, and it's got an Ethernet port as well for all the updates and stuff like that. It'd be nice if they can make more use of the Ethernet port or the wireless on this, because it's more for updating on the go. Honestly, when you're out and about podcasting, you don't really want to be doing an update with. So yeah, so it's not bad doing it, but it'd be nice if we can use maybe the Ethernet, maybe update the software so we can actually map a drive to the network and then record directly to the network. That would be awesome. Or have an Ethernet port or the wireless connected, so you can maybe record directly to offsite cloud-based kind of like Dropbox or Google Drive. That would be really awesome. Or have the ability on here to say, right, I've done a podcasting all day today. I want to make sure the podcasting on the SD card on here is solid. I'm on a fast internet connection, let's upload that to the cloud. That'd be useful as well for using the onboard wireless on that. So that's a great feature. The USB-C ports, the Ethernet port, built-in Wi-Fi. The power is now USB-C driven, which is great because I have a battery bank that I normally power this from. So when I log in, it's on battery powered. But it'd be nice if they actually had it built in, a lithium battery built in. That'd be handy, and that'd be really portable. So I use an external battery source, so I can power this up. It's 5 volts, 2 amp USB PD. So my new one I brought now supports that. So I have to do a review on it. It's a really big power bank battery that will support powering this and powering my phone and charging something else all at the same time, and that lasts for hours, which is really good. So basically normal functionality for headphones, left and right monitor, and then also your normal standard ports here for your microphones as standard. But I do like the USB-C features, the Wi-Fi features. But there's a lot to cover on this because there's so much more functionality they've done with this. It's a huge improvement from the very first version to this version here, which is really nice. A lot more, you can change all the colouring, so you know which one kind of like who's on who's and all that kind of stuff as well. You can match the colouring on the buttons to match the volume controls, all that kind of stuff as well. And I noticed it's got a FX pad on here, so you can actually change the microphones when they're, so one of them feature is like something when you take sucking helium and it makes your voice high pitch. You can turn that feature on, so when anyone talks to the microphone, they sound like they're on helium, which is really cool. And they've got a robotic voice and that kind of stuff as well. But as a podcasting unit, it's really good. There's massive improvements on this. The only thing I don't like so much is the software. So when you export it off onto my Mac, it takes forever to export off. Where my first version doesn't. It does it really quickly. This can take ages, and sometimes it hangs exporting it all off. I don't know why it's doing that, but maybe in the next update versions of this, it'll improve better for it. I hope so, because when I download, I normally record 6 podcasts at the same time, they're about half an hour long. That takes ages exporting off this. On my old version, it'll do it really quickly. You know, this can take hours, but on that other one, it can take like, I don't know, probably about 6 minutes per podcast, much more quicker. So I don't know why it's so sluggish on here, but yeah, love this. And also what I've done was once I got this, I upgraded to the new headphones, the NT1, I think called the NT100s. So these are the Rogue NT100s. They've got a nice weight to it. So you know you've got some decent speakers in here. They're very comfortable on your headphones, on your ears. And it's something I can wear all day, because when I'm podcasting, I'm out for 5 hours at a time. So having them on most of that time, it's comfortable, really nice, comfortable. And they're adjustable as well. And you got on the bottom here, you can swap them over. You got these little bands that you can change the colour, so you know which ones you plugged in onto the unit itself. It's got a really nice bass sound in these headphones as well. Very comfortable wear. And when you've got them on, it does block a lot of the sounds around you off. So when you're podcasting, especially when we're in the login lounge, they've got a lot of background noise. You don't really hear it in these, so you can really focus on your podcast. So these were basically additional. So I bought 3 of these. So I'll buy an additional 1 more, because that you can plug for. I normally have 4 microphones and 4 guests. So I can have 1 presenter, 3 guests at the same time. But these are really nice as well. I will find some sort of carrying case to put these in, because I don't want them breaking. They're not cheap either, so they're about £89 to buy, and I don't really want guests putting them on, breaking them. My old headphones, which are really cheap ones I brought for podcasting with, they kind of twisted, and they're like a DJ one. They break a lot, but I wanted ones that are just literally like this, that you just put on your heads, because the other ones kept twisting. And a lot of the customers were kind of getting confused how to put them on. So these are very much like pick up and on, simple as that. But yeah, so this is basically what I've been playing with for the last I think it's about 4 years now, podcasting. So my brand website is called buzzpodcast.uk. Go and have a look at that. You can see all the podcasts up on there. I have done a Jack's Tech Tip podcast, which I've done one for a while. So I'll get back to doing that as well. And I will be getting back to doing lots more videos on here as well. I think I've got quite a few in the pipeline to get finished off and edit. It's just that I've been very much working, getting used to the hours and the days of, because I do like days, couple of days a week, and then the next couple of days I do lates as well. So it's just getting used to that new routine and stuff, balance it out, and then I can start figuring out everything else in between all that, publishing, podcasting, making new tech videos as well. So I've just had a new internet installed into my property, and it's Virgin Media. It's their gigabit service, so there'll be a video going out on that very soon as well, talking about the new hub, which is really awesome. Comparing that against my BT hub that I've got here today, so I still have BT here and Virgin at the same time. So we've had to compare them together as well. It's got a stronger Wi-Fi, but I'll give you more data. It is super fast. It goes beyond where Tube I've spoke to about in the past, 900 meg down, 900 meg up. Virgin offers 1,200 megabits down, and obviously a very half the speed upload. So it's about 130 to 200 meg upload anyway. So that does help uploading my videos a lot more quicker and doing live streams like I'm doing today as well. Anyway, so that's kind of an update. Bit on the Pro itself, I'll do a proper review once I've played with that and had that for a couple of months, making sure I know all the features and stuff and functionalities. And we'll do some reviews on that as well. And I've got some new IT tech stuff to do as well. So you guys out there that likes all the computer stuff and the Unraid, all that kind of stuff, I've got a lot more stuff coming up on that. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button for us. Any comments or questions, people put them below for me, and we'll get to making some more videos. And if you're in IT and you've got some questions, not quite sure, so, your boss has asked you to do an upgrade or implement something new and not quite sure, send us an email. Or just put your email address or put your comments below, let me know what they are, and I'll send you an email address. I think somewhere up here as well, there is my email address you can connect to. Send me an email about the scenario and we'll create a video to talk about and things like that as well. I like feeding off of those kind of videos as well. So you guys, I've had in the past where somebody's asked about a new network they're going to be installing, weren't quite sure what to go for. So I sent them an email about that, and I did a little video about that as well. So I enjoy doing those kind of stuff as well. So remember, got a question, comment in below or send me an email, and I'll do my best to answer it and give you some ideas and stuff. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for all the new subscribers. And thank you for you guys actually still subscribe to my channel, still supporting me, which is awesome. Lots of new stuff coming this way as well. And it'll be more regular as well, definitely more regular than what it has been. So stay tuned for that. So thanks for watching, and I will speak to you and see you on the next podcast. And I'll go work out how to turn this off because it's all changed.